of course. And they apparently have some tracks that they think are better than the majority of things that we can shoot back at them from our database.
That was the best joke you've done all day.
Yeah, I feel like that. I mean, they're being very quiet at the moment.
It's because we're doing our thing of where we're making certain it's out on all of our stuff and messaging back and forth, because my dummy self is like, I don't see it. Where is it?
Ah! I also forgot to cross post it to XRP, so that's what I was doing.
This is sneaky work already. Oh, I just forgot to put it where your listeners will come and join.
Totally.
Oh yeah,
couldn't be helped.
They're being
made a
sneaky. They're being mistake. They're being sneaky this week, listeners. So we have a scoreboard. We have a list of tracks, and we have about 2 hours, even though we always tend to go over, to try and find a winner. But are you actually ready? Really?
Listen, I see some of our musicians hang out in the chat box, so it's a start.
Oh, that's what I don't have. I don't have the chat box up. Yikes.
I'm feeling more and more confident as minutes go by, Kat.
Yeah, I was expecting us to be like really out of it, like just coming off of holiday and
I mean, have you guys like officially put it out there?
Yeah, they were talking about it earlier.
Okay, because like seriously, congratulations.
Thank you. I'm
going to remember to log in today, by the way.
That's a good start. That's a good start. We are on form today, listeners.
Listen, I'm telling my daughter to bring me my cell phone so I can mute it, and it's in my pocket.
Perfect.
We're in great shape.
We're ready. We're totally ready for this. We're absolutely 100% ready. And also, I finally do have the playlist in front of me too. See, I'm learning. I get better with each time.
That's a good start. Well, before we carry on, tell us a little bit about where these tracks are coming from. Why is it you against us?
Because you forced me to do a live show with you, and this is what we came up with.
I was expecting more of a description, more of a description about Build the Scene and First Angel Media.
Okay, so Build the Scene is a conglomeration. Is that the right word? Of like, I don't know, what's 1996 to now? 25 years. Holy cow, I'm old. 25 years of work in the local music scene. It started out as a website called TH Entertainment, which I co-owned with someone, and then it morphed into akmusicscene.com, which if you go to still exists, but it takes you to the portion of Build the Scene's website. And the idea behind Build the Scene was to kind of get a one-stop website for the Pittsburgh area. It currently houses its own radio station, 3 podcasts, this radio show, and a bunch of other stuff. And then I'll let Jana tell you about First Angel Media.
First Angel Media is a lot, actually.
I really limited mine. That's that bunch of other stuff.
I don't have the time in that Bill has had, but whenever I first started First Angel about 5 years ago, Robbie Perrone, actually of Endeavor After, who you'll see the sponsorship on Build the Scene, Bill was looking for someone to interview, and Robbie threw me in there as possibly someone he could, because at the time I had a big old Facebook page, and I would use my cell phone to get photos whenever I went to shows and write something in a post on Facebook about them. Bill and I became pretty fast friends. He's kind of like my very slightly older brother. Very slightly. And since then, we've kind of built up both of our things to be kind of a matching sister companies, I think they're called. We work together a lot. You'll see a lot of different stuff like the Build the Scene lives on First Angel. You'll see some stuff from First Angel on Build the Scene, but we do work independently. He does websites, which is one of the services we offer because First Angel Media isn't just articles anymore. We do written articles, logo work, website design, EPKs, photography of all types. We work with bands and brands now, such as the upcoming tattoo convention that is happening, Resurrection Island Tattoo Convention. It's their first annual, and we are their media coverage company. So we do a lot.
And I've heard just recently, that you've made your way into printed media.
I have. I have. And as you can see there, two of our wonderful models, Mad Clock and Miss Red, who are amazing folks.
They are kind of in the chat room. Chat box
They are
right now.
kind of in the chat room. We have an entire team. It started out as just me 5 years ago, and now we are 30 plus members in with we have kind of a favorite venue, which is the Subalpine, because it's run by one of our photographers, Josh Montadoro. He is partnered up with Lily Six of Rock Rage Radio. We just kind of like branched into everything. And now we have our own Spotify list, thanks to actually one of the members of the tracks you'll hear today.
Ooh. And talking about tracks that we'll hear today, you best introduce your first one. We best start playing some music 7 minutes into this business.
But people who have been tuning in are probably used to the fact that we talk a lot.
Yes. Yes.
All right. So the first band we have for you is a band called Half Wheel. You've heard from two of their members multiple times already from different acts. Jazz and Sean are also in Silk 9. They are also in Homicide Black. And if there's anybody that can top the amount of stuff that Jana and I do in the music scene, it's Jazz.
Yes.
So we won't get into too much of him, but you can check him out at rattleclack.com and find out about all the bands he's involved in and records and all that stuff. But anyway, we're gonna hear their song "Me and You" off of their newest EP called "Believe," which was just released like 2 weeks ago. And that's what you're gonna get out of me for them today.
Perfect. Me and You, Half Wheel.
So if you leave the music up this loud for us, they're going to mute our video later.
How about that loud?
That's the same amount of loud.
I turned it like half the way down. How about that loud?
That'll work.
Hopefully. We've just got to make sure that we talk over all of it quite loud.
I don't think we'll have a problem with that at all. I'm just saying, it's us.
Did the other one get muted?
I don't
think so.
Yeah,
I think so.
So the beginning of this made me think Eagle Medicine, but it's not rocky enough.
I feel like Craig could be a good contender.
Yeah.
It's hard to believe that these guys are also in Silk 9 and Homicide Black. So different.
Jazz does so much. Like, it is truly amazing. Constantly amazed by him.
It's just me and you. We got
Oh,
You have someone?
Well, yeah,
Collins and Strice.
we have a few.
I got nothing. This is nice. That's good, Craig. I'm glad to hear that.
That sounds like a vote.
No,
We
he said
haven't
I
even
got.
played.
No, he said I got
Oh,
nothing.
I got
this
nothing.
nice.
This is nice.
As in, he's relating it to his
Nice.
own music.
You'll
No,
have
I
to
think it's a
try.
vote.
fighting off a migraine today, and apparently my brain just doesn't want to work half the time.
Yeah, Carrie said Collins and Strice too.
Yeah, let me think.
Let me see.
I think it would be that one.
Which one?
Freedom's Captive.
Hmm.
Because it's a little bit more riffy. Just a little bit. This is alright though. This is alright.
They
So-
have very different sounds depending on what band they're all in.
Well,
Yeah.
initially this band was just instrumentals.
Mm-hmm.
So
And-
I like that.
Oh no!
Like I think I would have been like.
Can you hear the lawnmower?
No.
I cannot. Can you
Okay.
hear
I
my
can't at the
fan?
moment.
It's right
I can't
outside,
at the moment.
right outside my window.
I think I would have liked this better as an instrumental because I feel like the lyrics feel very like generic top 40, no thought behind them. Like they feel like it's
These freeze frames that I'm looking at are not good for me. I look really awful when I'm so thank goodness I can laugh at myself.
This band formed so that he could write off a movie when he was riding his bike. He rode his bike across the. Here, I'll tell it on
Here
here.
we go. Me and you from Half Wheel here on XRP Radio. This is Friendly Fire, and I'm still here. They haven't ran away in fear yet. With Bill and Jana from Build the Scene and First Angel Media. And that was nice, but you were telling us a story.
Yes. So Half Wheel formed because Jazz was riding his bicycle across the southern tier of the United States, and he wanted to document it. So he, put GoPros everywhere and basically made a movie of himself riding his bike across the United States. And he wanted to figure out a way that he could make some money off of it. So he made a DVD, and the band was formed to make the music for the DVD.
Ah, that's interesting. That is interesting.
And they were originally an instrumental band. The vocals were added recently.
So who joins them on vocals? Putting you on the spot.
That is Sean Nestor.
Sean Nestor. Your voice is all right, kind of. It's all right. I appreciate it. I don't want to give him too much away because they'll think I'm scared.
Well, just keep in mind, I think it was episode 1 or 2, we played Silk 9, and you really liked that song.
I did.
You did. And that was also Sean Nestor singing.
That's probably why I do like it. However, we've got a good comeback already. Previously, XRP #1 artist, so we're already starting on a strong 4. But we have Collins and Strice for you. I think this is a good contestant, keeping with the kind of uplifting lyrical format, but also with the rocky yet acousticified kind of production on it. So I think I'm going to go for this. As KP Vutalanianian, I will get your name correctly. I have a problem with second names. I've just realized this.
You used to say it right. It wasn't until I started just mashing the keyboard for his last name that you forgot.
I don't think I ever said it right, to be honest. But that's another story. So yeah, Collins and Strice, I'll give you a story about them after as well, if I can find a good one. This is Freedom's Captive. Can you hear how awesome it is?
This kind of feels like, I don't know how to put this, a throwback, older.
It does have a bit of an old school sound to it, for sure.
Can you turn it down a little bit?
Can I turn it down a little?
Yeah, you turned it up. I think that's what they were saying about the last song too, that it was kind of like that Bon Jovi, Boston, kind of older vein.
I could see that. I really can. I don't mean to make this sound like...
Are you very badly attempting to put it down? Because you're not going to
I'm
win?
not trying to put anything down. We all get stuck in the music of our time. And I feel like I always go back to the 90s. I feel like, you know, I know Bill tends to go back to like the rock bands, like whenever we were growing up, he was more like on the rock side of it. And I feel like everybody kind of that's their favorite kind of music. That's what brings them back to the happy times, the good times. So I feel like depending on who your influences were growing up is kind of where you're going to stay, in a way.
And you're even going to see that based on which songs each of us introduced today, too.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that that's actually, it's very much because I'm thinking of some of the other bands, and it's really going to show.
Do you like keep turning it up?
No?
I think so.
Yeah, it keeps getting progressively louder.
I mean, the song itself does get
No, it's
beefy.
like
It does sound like it's just like...
I'm
Yeah.
running out of space to turn it down in, though. I'm on, like, the last 2 notches. That's the lowest.
My eye has been watering since I woke up today.
Might be your allergies. Because my allergies...
Probably doesn't help that he just cut the
kicking
grass right
today.
outside my window.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not going to help. I was going to say, you both seem a little bit subdued today.
You know, I actually am fighting off a migraine, which is a constant for me anymore. But, I mean, otherwise, I've actually had a really insanely great week. I got to spend the weekend at Millvale Music Fest.
And you get to get fingered, though.
I did just now.
That was Freedom's Captive.
Are you allowed to do that anymore?
She's right there watching, so I think it's okay.
Sorry.
There went subdued.
Well, yep. Oh, God. That was Freedom's Captive by Collins and Stride. Our return against Half-Wheel from me and you. But Chatbox, you are the deciders. I think we've already got 2-4 and none against our track. So
Where do you see that?
Well, the song has more going on composition-wise and playing-wise than the BTS track.
I
Okay,
kind of
but he
have
didn't
to...
say that he was voting for it.
Right,
Okay, so
right.
We are now
I mean-
opening the votes. Let us know which song you're voting for.
just type XRP or BTS in the chat box, and that will kind of make sense. What are you voting for? Go forth now.
We don't get to vote.
Since you're doing that.
Host votes don't count because we'll just put XRP in there twice.
He's like, it's okay.
and we'll
We'll
win.
just even it out.
Yeah, we just need. I'm doing it just to prove a point. There you go. I think we've won though. Sorry about that. SER, what have I got to tell you? You keep telling me to tell you. XRP.
Oh, come on!
I think they forgot how to spell BTS.
I think so. It's a typo.
Didn't.
It's a typo.
Come on, XRP is harder to spell anyway. So.
Oh, good lord. Okay, well, I see it.
It is harder to type. I'll give you that. Because that stupid X.
If Tizz tells a bunch of pirate jokes.
No, he's not. He's not telling. No.
No. Pirate joke.
No.
A pirate joke.
20 minutes of the worst pirate jokes.
But
my daughter hit me when I read one of them.
Oh! Okay, I am going to switch my little camera down. You guys can see all my little things that I have hidden behind my chair. Normally, I can't help it. Wax melts are like an addiction.
I was going to say
me.
that sounds even dodgier considering I believe you're in the bedroom.
I
just
actually am.
On my things.
This is my broadcast from the bedroom, basically. I mean,
no. Are you just trying to hide the bed?
Now I'm just trying to like.
Now you can see where I sleep.
Why are you fingering her in her bedroom?
Oh. Well, I mean, but you're included, Cat. You're included. Don't
Right.
forget. You're right there with us.
Wow.
I'm trying to hide my little like key and wallet holder here because that's not just nice. Like I make my bed for this broadcast. Okay, so like
I just dropped a green screen behind me.
But did you know that 3.1415 of sailors are pirates?
Oh my lord.
Yes.
Oh my lord.
Yep.
Come on.
Wow.
Fine. What have you got for us now?
At least we got it.
I mean,
wow.
It was the best.
Yep.
Oh, don't worry, I've got more.
Who is SER? My mates are here. Do the premiere. I'm going to assume that he's from your end of the pond.
He is from our end.
He's our current XRP #1 artist.
Yes, we did play it already, but we will play it again. You never know. You might be in this show if they come with a track that's good enough for us to play against.
There we go.
And talking about tracks that are good enough, maybe, to play against, what is next on your list?
All right. So up next, we have a band from New Orleans. Their drummer is originally from Pittsburgh, and he is in one of my favorite podcasts. He's one of the co-hosts. His name is Keith Hawkins. The podcast is based out of Canonsburg, Pennsylvania. It's called the Ludini Rock and Roll Circus for anybody who wants to check it out. The band name is Ugly. That's it. Just Ugly. And the song is Big Dance. And this is kind of funk rock.
Oh, have you came to me with funk rock? Oh, you poor,
I know.
Poor people. Okay,
Yeah.
then. Well, here we go. This is another loser for them automatically by saying.
Look at
funk rock.
she's just down there like checking out her nails. Like, no, we already got this.
Yeah.
You said funk.
You
You fucked yourself as soon as I'm putting this one all into his hands because it's funk.
Just like, he's got this. I don't have to do anything. I already know where we're going.
Well,
and before you play this and then tell me that it's not described correctly, this one I got the description directly from the band.
Okay. Well, we'll see. I am the funk man, so I warned you before. I'm sure I did.
You warn me on everything we play.
This was a severe mistake on your behalf, but here we go. Bad Dance from Ugly.
Bill, did you say that this is Lou's band?
No, it's Keith Hawkins.
Okay, all right.
Keith is the drummer that's sometimes on the show.
It was a little bit. This sounds like a proper surfer vibe on this. To be fair, it's cool. Ooh.
Uh-huh.
Okay. On the plus side, I'm going to like it more because it's funk, but you're still going to lose. But this does have groove.
I feel like this could be parodied with Batman in some way.
Oh, so much choice at my fingertips, though.
Aha, we already have a vote.
Is that already having a vote?
We have a vote for us
Where?
on the Facebook page for First Angel.
I just see Raven and Wolf here.
Oh, tell them to get in the chat box and say it.
In the on the Facebook, we got a BTS.
I can't see it anywhere.
Yeah, it's gotta be public.
Anywhere.
Oh, thank you.
Tell them to put it on the
Someone
StreamYard.
said they love my laugh. Thank you so much.
There.
Okay, I am kind of right here, just
Yeah.
I'm just gonna chair dance. We're fine.
This is really good.
What are you gonna play with this?
I'm sorry. What was that?
This is really good. Okay, calm down. Calm down.
I'd say though it is more surfer than kind of funk vibe, but
it does have funk vibes. It is very surfer.
What are you gonna play to
I
it?
haven't even really thought of surfer.
I know.
But
A good hard fingering. You're listening to XRP Radio. That was Bad Dance from Ugly here on Friendly Fire, where Bill Domiano, Domiano, Jeff over there.
Piano.
Jeff and Gertrude over there from Build the Scene and First Angel Media.
Gertrude. Okay. I can do this.
Bring us a track. No, I will stand back and say that was actually bloody brilliant. It had groove. It had a nice chunky bass. It funked good. It funked well. I enjoyed it. But the simple question is, did it funk as well as Unit 48's Funk the Lockdown? I do not think so at all. I'm sorry, XRP listeners. But I I'm the funk man, so I didn't ask you any questions. So Unit 48, Kent-based kind of funk jazz band, and they found 2020 kind of tough with all of the lockdowns, and then they decided to make a track called Funk the Lockdown, which got them out of said funk. And I feel no better time to play it than right now. Not only in complete destruction of the track that those pair just played us, but nothing against Ugly, great track, but this is this is for Unit 48. But also as restrictions are lifting in certain places and getting heavier in other places, this may resonate with a lot of people as well. This is Unit 48, Funk the Lockdown. And I know if I didn't play this, for God's sake, would probably have decapitated me. So this is also being played for my own good health and safety.
We really need to be able to actually laugh react to some of these comments. I love it.
It was actually CPM's suggestion too. She threw it up in the chat.
Awesome.
People thought they were saying do the bat dance.
Yeah,
I
100%.
interpreted
100%. We have a song in the charts that sounds like he says, "I'm gonna make your meatballs shake," and I can't hear anything else besides that.
It actually says this will be the one that makes the people shake.
Sounds like
Sound
meatballs.
like meatballs, yeah.
Craig's like, well, we win this one.
I'm mute, so
So I'm really gonna botch his name. I know I am, but Amin Safar is watching us via Facebook, and he is from the band Hyperplanet, which is the Iranian band that we're gonna play at the end.
Hello, I'm in Safar, and welcome to this travesty. I mean, great show that we put together with the Horses Singing and First Angel Meeting. Well, I feel like the kind of back room video chat is the travesty. We kind of just about hold it together on air, and then
Yes.
we sit here kind of chatting shit and shit talking each other and fingering ourselves. So
Always.
you know.
These are just kind of like, that's just kind of what we do. We shit talk and we finger. And like, what can I say?
Right now, I'm a dog in a cage. A day I talk without a stage. A tree with no leaves.
Oh, this is so like you came with funk. I'm sorry. I don't think you'll ever bring us a funk track ever again.
I don't
we will.
know. I think we will. I think we will.
You can't beat me with funk music.
I will say,
You know what would be good to go up against this? Would be Black Ridge.
yes. Yes.
I don't believe you.
You haven't heard Blackridge, though. They are really good.
I feel like you're setting them up for failure, to be honest.
I will say this one has a definite funk vibe.
Funk the lockdown from Unit 48, so we won again.
yeah.
He just-
Yeah.
Are you just over there announcing this? Is that like
he's just
he's
telling
just
them
like, oh
how
no,
to.
we won. We won.
Okay,
Just-
well, we'll give them the chance here. Come to either the StreamYard and type your vote in, or the XRP chat box, and let us know who won.
I think the
And then we
StreamYard
can
thing
add
is
the
on
point.
Facebook somewhere. On
it's on
our
Facebook
social
and-
media pages.
Facebook and YouTube.
Facebook
But-
and YouTubes.
YouTube.
YouTube.
One for Zerp.
Okay, I
Yeah.
have a really weird question for you.
10 inches.
Are
She didn't
I don't
ask you
need to know how
how big
long
your
your sub
microphone
is.
was.
so are Americans still Yanks?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Okay, so it's still mates, blokes, Yanks. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, just so you know. Yeah.
No. I was
That
like,
would- But is Yanks a term in the States?
If you're talking about the New York Yankees,
Yeah.
Are New Yorkers called Yanks?
you don't
No,
want to
the
know what
baseball team.
There's
Oh,
only
just-
it's not a normal term in the
Okay.
United States. It harkens back to fingering while shit talking.
Fingering and shit talking.
No idea what you're talking about.
Well, we're over here yanking off, so that's
gotcha.
that kind of yeah. So I was trying to be polite. I was trying.
Yeah, it failed.
I feel miserably.
Remember when I just said, like, in the back room, at least, it's a bit of a travesty with the video feed, but at least on air we're kind of holding it together.
Yes.
Yeah.
Look at this.
So I believe we've won. There was XRPs in the chat box. I didn't see any BTS.
We didn't see any.
Maybe you guys need to just drop the T.
I'm just gonna tell you that, like, over here in the First Angel Media live chat, all I am seeing is MCNC. Like, it's everywhere. It's all over the place. People are dying.
Tell them to come out of their little shells and promote it in public. Be proud of it in public.
We are public.
Wow.
We are.
Because we could all be closet fans, but
have you just designed yourself a chat room full of bots to talk to?
No. No, this is on the First Angel Media page.
I have friends. Honestly, I have friends. We have friends. Oh, we have fun.
Oh.
Right.
You know how we can fix this, Jana?
How's that?
Like this. No more Tizz.
Oh,
hey, I know what that means, just so you know. Yeah, it means that.
For a second, I'm like, what are they doing?
What is
in StreamYard? When you take the person off the screen, they can't talk anymore.
Wow. Yeah.
I
feel like you have an unfair amount of control. At the
we
moment.
got this already. She's keeping score, but like, she's over there just kind of like,
we're 2 in and it's 2-0, so we can sit back a little bit.
Yeah, except now I'm going to do that thing where I tug at everybody's heartstrings. So,
I knew this one was coming because I actually have the list in front of me.
Okay, tell me about it.
So the next artist's name is Tony Marinacci, and for anyone that knows the history of the Pennsylvania Rock Show, Tony taught me how to run a mixer while I was doing the show live using AOL Instant Messenger. Like he would send me a message and say, "Hey, you need to turn the gain up on the lead guitar or whatever." And Tony owned a company called Total Music and Entertainment. He was a signed writer for quite a few of the major record labels, and he lived about 30 miles from me and was a huge part in the beginning of the Pennsylvania Rock Show. And a few years ago, he died from brain and lung cancer. This song is one that he wrote. It goes all the way back to 2006. It was an EP called Tight But Loose. On that EP, he used musicians that I suggested to him from the local scene. So it was his coming back to the local scene party. And the lead singer on this track is Brian Schaefer, who was the person who co-hosted the first Pennsylvania Rock Show with me. So this song as a whole is a very important one in the history of what I do. The song is called Can't Take Another Day.
Which is not the one that I apparently have.
What do you have?
I have All the Answers.
Play that one. Same deal. Tony wrote it and Brian singing it.
Cool.
I think
we switched it now that
I think that you
we
had
did switch
originally thought of this one and then you went over to Can't Take Another Day.
Yeah. Either way, they're both great tracks.
Cool. Here we go. My heart dropped. I was looking at the list that you sent me, so I presume they're in order. Heard the name, Tony, sweet. Okay, it's that one. That's not the. But yeah, you wrote in the list that, but we've got.
It sent the wrong track. That's okay. This is the one that Tony pushed out of all of them. Oh, look at that. Patrick is in the Facebook chat.
I saw that. He agrees that MC is everywhere right now. He would know too, since they just had that. They just did My Kindness together, which is truly a blasting track. I'm getting pages up because my time is coming. Bill's been giving you nice stuff. Lord knows whenever it gets to my turn with the music, then it goes crazy.
Yeah, so he was on dial-up, and so like there was like a minute delay on when he was telling me how to change my mixer.
What Finn are you thinking of here? I'm thinking SER just because of the kind of lighter tone to it, but
SER is a lot more acoustically.
yeah.
I was thinking more cholera. Or Kilburn.
Kilburn might be a little too heavy.
I was thinking one of their newer ones.
Oh, their new ones are really good.
I'm trying to get them to help me. But...
I would probably lean towards Cholera. But Kilburn is really fucking good. CPM's going to say Kilburn because she's in love with them.
There we go. All the answers. Tony, goddamn second names. Bill.
Marinaki.
Marinaki. See, I can say it once I've heard it. We have... I think we've got a go towards Cholera for this one. Now, Cholera is astonishing. This is entirely
Cholera
the brain.
Is bad.
Well, yeah, I mean, that kind of color. This is cholera spelled.
Oh, okay.
With a 3.
Cholera spelled with a K.
That's okay.
And a 3.
You'll get it whenever you see one of the other bands that we have coming up.
Leprosy.
What?
Yes. Yes. We have cholera and leprosy today. Don't mind us at all.
It's fine. I mean, Coolburn have even said cholera. Well, one of the members of Coolburn. So I'm going to defer to cholera. This is one man, Mika Kangas, doing everything, all the production, vocals, all the instruments, everything to do with everything. Mika is also a member of Burning Minefields with Tero, and Tero from China, yes. Funny story, randomly detracting. We had a listener called Tero. It looked like it was Tero Hutamaki, and we had, at the time he was on, one listener in from China. So my brain decided it was him. Tero's from Finland. So for a whole show, 4-hour show, I was constantly thanking Tero for joining us from China. quite embarrassingly, and it kind of stuck.
It happens.
It did to me. It does to me. Now we heard the newest track from Cholera a little bit earlier, which is Love to Hate. However, I'm gonna have to go a little bit back in the past from a previous charting track from Cholera, and this is the end because we've won. Finished.
Oh no, my choices are coming up.
Yeah, we're about to get heavy. Very,
You know
very
me,
heavy.
I can't help it.
The rest of the way, very heavy.
Yeah. I mean, it's what I do. I like people who scream.
Leprosy, I had to choose their songs based on what I was willing to say on the air. And I will tell that story when we're live.
I mean, saying that with our backroom banter, is there really anything that could be worse than what has already been said?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The track we're playing tonight is Tame. It's Splatterhouse on the Prairie.
Okay. I mean, that seems okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm willing to say.
Are you willing to say? Are you willing to even mention any of the other ones?
Formaldehyde and Seek. And after that, not really.
I remember whenever they tried to put some of their stuff out on Facebook with the images from their CD release, and Facebook was having none of that. None of that. Facebook shut that down so fast. Facebook was like, no, this,
I see a lot of like more metal bands that do that, and they'll post their like album covers, and it's like, that's a naked woman. That's not gonna fly on Facebook. Like, I understand, like, you know, it's kind of like that demon sacrifice aspect, but like, that's a naked woman. Facebook ain't gonna have that. Yep, that's still a nipple.
We actually got
Leprosy calls themselves gore metal.
Yes.
Obviously.
Sounds pleasant.
We got in trouble.
We may struggle with that.
Because one of our he's been on here, Mad Flock. We have an image that went out to promote him that our model, Bella, was like, okay, here's how I think this should go. Yeah. The entire thing about his music is putting his devils on a leash. And she was playing his devil. She brought in a leash. And she's like, here, hold it like this. And so, like, it was this whole thing. It was her idea. And then whenever that went out into groups and stuff, people were like, oh, what are you doing to that poor woman? And I'm like, dude, it was her choice. This was literally her idea. Okay. She came into this willingly. She's not even naked. We're good. Sorry,
I know what it looked like.
Yeah. Female empowerment is a thing, but we have to understand that not all women want to dress in pink and wear frills. Some of them like latex.
Well, so where's this? No,
I mean, I could send it to you. I took it. I'm literally sitting there like, no. You have to hold the chain like this. That doesn't look right. He's just sitting there like, okay, I'll just do what you people tell me to. You're the ones in charge.
Craig wants us to play a pirate song so that you can play him.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, did you hear his epic?
I did
earlier.
I did.
Bloody brilliant.
Before the 20 minutes of dad jokes.
Yeah, I feel like I may have overshadowed him with the
Dad
pirate joke.
jokes are the best sometimes.
No, these were
though.
really bad. Like people were like, "Can you please play some music now?"
They were so good.
Oh, when you get called out on your dad jokes that bad. Ooh.
But what?
Yeah.
But what is a pirate's favorite song? Favorite part of the song? Sorry, the hook.
Yeah, this is what they all were. Ha ha
Come
ha! We are
on.
laughing. We are laughing. Ha ha ha!
But
Jesus.
what's a pirate's favorite doll? Barbie.
You did it.
It's
Come
not.
on.
It's not any better the second time.
Oh my
It's better the second time.
Nope.
You all have all this beautiful, even lighting, and like, I don't know what happened. Everything went dark. My light got brighter or something. Like, I'm the photographer here, and I'm the one with the worst lighting out of all of us.
Just wait. Every 6 minutes, this fucker kicks off.
Yeah, you just see I do this every so often.
Ah!
Anyway. So, is this the end of Build the Scene and First Angel Media's non-winning streak?
Oh
I
no!
don't think it is. Oh no, she agreed.
This is not the end. I didn't catch that last part. You tricked me. I swear.
So let's open it up. Let us know who you think won. That's very obvious. I'll open the scoreboard already.
Yeah,
She's like,
just add that one in.
It's just like at my parents' house. The scorekeeper always wins for some reason,
oh,
according to my uncle Dave.
Yeah, we join xrpradio.co.uk/chat to have your votes and type in after we've played the two tracks that are going up against each other, either XRP or BTS.
I don't think Craig knows where the B, the T, and the S are on the keyboard. I don't think I've ever seen him type them.
Well,
Not
I mean,
once.
if you look, he says it does before that, which has got a T and the S in, so we're only looking for a B. He can do it. He can do it. XRP because Finland.
Just Finland. Not because it's a better song, but because it came from Finland.
I mean, we may have random guest adding XRP. It's like we're even getting the randomers in. Was that you, Kat?
No.
Oh, I forgot we can do that. I have like 3 different browsers.
Stop.
No.
oh,
And now we won't take random.
Apart from that one.
We didn't even need that one to win the round. Because
Yeah.
nobody said BTS.
Oh, is this going to be a white? Well,
Again,
all
all
right. I dare you to try to match up the 3 I'm coming at you with.
well,
can I tell the
One
story?
of them has his own genre, so like.
I want to tell a story, and then I'll let you introduce them.
okay,
Right,
tell us the story.
So this next band sent me a bunch of music to play on the Pennsylvania Rock Show, and I actually had to email them back and say, "Look, you have to send me something that I'm willing to say on the air." Because their titles are pretty interesting. And with that, I'll pass it off to Jana.
The band is pretty interesting. So you have to first understand that they are actually a band that has been around for 30 years.
Why?
Yeah. I mean, actually, I believe it's over 30 now, technically, but they are gore metal. And they have been around since 1988. So they harken back to like those days.
They are literally existed before I was born. Do you feel old?
For a moment there, yes. It's also almost my birthday, so that was definitely a But Leprosy, like, they live up to the name of gore metal. Actually, right now, as we speak, their Gore Fest is happening. It's Horrid Fest.
Yes.
And anybody
Horrid.
our listening area, if you are interested in this, if you hear these guys and want to go see them, it's going on all night.
Is it
at
the Subalpine?
It is at the
Which is in
Subalpine
Turtle
Society.
Creek. Except
Yes.
if you're from Pittsburgh, it's Turtle Creek,
Oh God,
Pennsylvania.
I hate that. Crick. But
Hey, you
these
know what
guys-
happened there? Wait, you know what happened in that area? The colonial army beat the British right there.
Well, I mean,
John, unfortunately, they can't see the face you're making there. The people that are in the chat box, that is.
I am an animated character. I do know this. I will throw the since our listeners tend to be on our streams and not the chat box where all of your listeners on.
But they're not commenting on your streams.
They all want to hear MZNZ. I mean, I can't help. We got to give the people what they want, and that will be coming soon. But I will put the Horrid Fest event in for anyone who wants to check them out. These guys. Okay, wait. That's not fair. You have a cat.
Vote
a
for
Wookiee.
us.
It's a Wookiee.
That's not fair.
But she, if I don't hold it, she'll scream. So that's the only reason why I'm doing this.
But Leprosy at their shows, you can expect to get splattered with blood.
Yes, Craig, kind of gore-like.
Yeah.
Yes. So you will expect that PJ, their vocalist, will be up there, blood dripping from him, white shirt and all, and you can expect a hell of a time is what you can. Quick cat jokes, I see.
No, don't. Why did you do that?
Wow.
And I'm like, we're talking about two completely different things. Gore,
Play Leprosy. Play
death.
Leprosy. Play Leprosy.
Let's play Leprosy.
And this track is called,
Splatterhouse on the Prairie.
of course.
For Mount Hide and Seek, it's pretty rough. I mean, it's
Yeah.
Okay, we may struggle, or we may just grave her.
Yeah, that was my suggestion.
Yeah,
Was
you may have to use Grave Hover.
fucking.
you guys are just like, uh-oh.
Mm.
See, I come at you with this stuff that's a little more difficult.
Well, the problem is like we're not big metal people, and like anything that's Cookie Monster metal, like if I have no fucking idea what you're saying, I'm out. Like that doesn't interest me. So sometimes it's like, I don't know. I don't listen to a lot of metal here, so
Yeah, I'm probably. I do like some metal, but more of the stuff that's bearing on the kind of post-hardcore side with cleaner vocals and shouts, not growls.
I like the energy. of metal.
When Scale releases their new stuff, hopefully sometime within the next 10 years, you'll like that.
I like metal that has energy. Even if I can't understand the vocals, if it makes my heart pound or brings up like any kind of emotions, the way that you've done the music, the way that you are intoning, then like I can get behind you.
I think my feeling is like if you wrote lyrics, like they're most independent artists, at least when they write a song, like the lyrics mean something or have importance. So when it's like you've written this, it's not some like written by some songwriter. And then for me to just be like, I have no idea if they're talking about how much they love their grandma or how much they want to butt rape the next door neighbor's dog.
Okay,
like,
so this is actually
What?
the interesting
What?
thing about the artists that you'll
Wait, what? I
We're
mean,
just
if they're going to
rolling past
butt rape
that,
the dog,
Tizz.
well,
We're
this
just
is
rolling past
interesting.
Wait, I actually that was an interesting comment, but I like Craig's comment. He says he hears this stuff and he feels for the drummer's ankles.
Yeah. Yeah. No, Craig is right. Like this is the stuff like but okay, so these guys write their music specifically to go along with like 80s horror flicks. like campy teen horror flicks where just blood goes everywhere, and you're like, there doesn't have to be a plot line. You just need it to be bloody. So that's like these guys, and they really have fun with it. They get into it. The all of the branding for them is like really on point. And then some of the other ones that we're getting into, one reason that I love his music is because there's a lot in there, but it's written in a way for people to be able to kind of take it into themselves what the storyline is. He allows a lot.
K. Michael Joseph says, I have no electricity in my house. I think this might cure that.
But he really does put a lot into the lyrics, and it drives me and many others crazy whenever he doesn't have a listing of lyrics, because he's one of those that you can't really understand it, but if he has the lyrics listed, then like you're like, oh no, I totally hear that. I totally get that. And MZNZ, he's actually a pretty clear vocalist. I would say that he's very crisp on a lot of what he says. And he's another person that has a ton in lyrics. I'm big on lyrics. I actually am. I just happen to love metal music.
So counterproductive.
I know.
I love lyrics, but I love songs that you can't even hear.
Yeah.
Okay, so for you young people, us old folks used to have.
The fuck was that?
That was me telling people that the song was about to end, but I thought it was going to end a little bit sooner than it did.
Okay, so he cut me off too early.
Yeah, well, you were talking about being old, and I got bored.
I'll have you know that I lived a life.
Back in my day.
Back in my day, we had lyric sheets. God damn it. We had CDs that we could end up like.
Craig said the cool thing about this stuff is if you forget the lyrics, who knows?
Oh, God.
Which is funny because we're kind of having that conversation.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, it's, I was saying that I love lyrics, but I also love metal music. But back in my day, Tizz.
Back in my day.
We always had the lyric sheets.
Yeah,
and if you didn't read every lyric
the album,
you'd get the cane.
I mean, depending on, which friend of mine you were talking to, possibly.
What you do in your spare time is none of my
I've lived a life. It's okay.
I mean, it is a struggle when you've got a genre that you are not well versed in, such as gore metal. I would normally have a struggle in replying to. However, we do have Gravehuffer on our roster.
Yep.
And I would feel like everyone would agree with me that Gravehuffer is what now needs to be played.
Why do I feel like they are your go-to whenever I bring you something?
Because they're fucking incredible.
Because if anyone wants like a battle of the heavy, Gravehuffer is likely to win. My problem is I'm not great at remembering what all their tracks are. But I'm going to play something from their latest submitted album.
Things are about to get really random, right?
It might do. I think keeping the kind of, gore horror kind of feel of things, it would be easy to pick the track Hellhound, I think. Yes. Just agree with me.
I'll agree with you.
But in all seriousness, Richie, unfortunately, actually on the side, he's recently contracted the old COVID-itis. So I hope you get well soon, mate. But more importantly, he's possibly the most active person that I've seen in independent music ever. Full stop. He outworks as a band. He outworks most. He was a Grave Huffer have also got a ridiculous amount of endorsements that I can't even read all of them off. But Coffin Cases and I can't remember them all, to be honest. That's why I can't list them. But there's a lot of them. Is my point.
If you want to go that route, I'm going to throw out a name, Matt Ferranti.
Oh, Lord. You know what? Honestly, Leprosy has a lot of endorsements as well. So, yeah, I think that there's a big boom for bands who have this edge to them.
Yeah. In fact, I've got the list. No, I don't have the list. That was a lie. I thought I had the list.
Kind of like you win every time.
That's
Well, we have one every time, you know.
I even did work to get people into the chat box today, and they still didn't come.
I have the list. It's Arachnid Cabinets, Custom Audio Mutilation Amplification. That's an awesome name. Firebird Straps, Solo Guitars, Pig Hog Cables, Seymour Duncan Pickups, Coffin Cases, Rock and Roller Multicarts, WB Gear, SIT Strings, Prestige Guitars, In-Tune Guitar Picks, Rockstand Pedal Company, Mental Case Road Cases.
Is this what we do when we're bored?
Bestronics, Audio Cables, Big Ben's Nut Sauce,
Big
Guitar
Ben's Nut Sauce.
Yeah.
Was that nut sauce?
Big Ben's, as in bend, Ben's Nut Sauce, and Rev Amplification.
I'm Googling that.
You please do and tell
Be
me
careful.
what comes back.
Yeah. Do not Google nut sauce. That's a bad idea.
Lubricant for your guitar or bass nut.
Okay, at least that is nowhere near where my mind went.
Yep, it's a tuning lubricant.
It is a lubricant. So do with it as you will. This from that well-endorsed band is Grave Huffer with Hellhound. And hopefully
that's actually a really impressive list. That's rather awesome that they've got that many endorsements. I love to see a band get that kind of stuff. The band Grey Walker that we've brought on before, they actually have a hot sauce. Like they make their own hot sauce.
Awesome.
I need to tell you, anyone watching this live right now, be careful of the Grey Walker hot sauce. Please. I wasn't certain I was going to recuperate from it, and I only tasted it with my pinky.
Wow.
Oh, it was hot.
So the band member I mentioned, Matt Ferranti, is in he plays drums. He's in probably 10 bands. Yeah. And he does a lot of session work. Mm-hmm. But he is currently in the hospital. He is the founder of the Rock for Life concert series that I've talked about.
Oh, yeah.
And he didn't go to the concert because he was in the hospital.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
And 4 of his bands are playing in a concert. So they had to... 2 of them found replacement drummers and 2 of them didn't play. But...
yeah,
it's at least 10 bands, right?
I would say that would not be any dramatic number for him. Yeah, I would think that would be pretty much right about where he is. I mean, he's got
After the Fall, Silk 9, Slant 6,
Common Crown,
Borstal Boys. Wow.
Let's just say that we really hope that Matt gets better soon because the music scene needs him.
Oh yeah, the problem is if we win this one now, you've lost. So we can just end the show there.
Oh no, we're not finishing until I get
we can't do that after we made the people in Iran wait for their song last.
Right?
Here we go. That was Grave Huffer with Hellhound. So we just had Grave Huffer versus Leprosy. I never thought I'd ever say that in a sentence in my life. Huffing graves or getting leprosy? What would you rather have?
Mean, and
Maybe-
don't forget the
maybe
names of the
they should-
songs too.
Maybe they should play a show together.
Maybe they should play a show together. That would be a good
Yes.
show, to be fair.
It's something
Grave Huffer
that-
is-
Oh, there's a
um,
BTS.
What?
Grave Huffer is based out of Joplin, Missouri.
They could play a show together.
And Grave
We
Huffer is
got one.
touring over the next 2 or 3 months, kind of all over. They're going from Missouri down to Florida, and
Back.
I don't know if they're going back or
Well, I presume they'll go back home eventually.
maybe.
Maybe they may go to Florida and just enjoy the lifestyle down there.
Because if the song is called Splatterhouse on the Prairie, it's a winner.
Hyperplanet is in the chat right now. Guys, you have not missed the show. We're still in it. And we have not played your song yet, but it is coming up. It looks like we are going 1, 2. You will be the third one we play. So what, is my math right? Am I
So it's
mathing
like
right?
5 songs.
Five
Okay.
songs. God, no wonder you always lose. You can't math.
Are they the last song?
They are.
They are the last
Okay.
song. They are.
The last song for them.
They're our last song.
Yeah.
I don't need to math. I need to write. Well, okay. I math and everything I freaking do. I'm lying. I hate math, but
Right. So yeah, we're kind of evens on that so far. What do you think when that? I'm expecting certain people to come in and go, "What? That was music?" But it was. No, it was good. We do like Grave Huffer and Leprosy. You definitely make loud sounds.
somebody's in here saying, because if the song is called Splattered House on the Prairie, it's a winner.
Yeah.
I think
That's the
I'm
only
just
vote.
going to make a whole album of songs called Splatterhouse
No,
on
we
the
have
Prairie.
one more
now.
up there. Oh, no, it's the same person. Okay, never mind.
Yeah. Yeah, you got the vote on the name.
I'll take it because personally, I
So
love
Craig said XRP and KPV because I'm not even going to attempt that.
Oh,
CPM says
Yeah.
BTS.
I think she doesn't want it to end
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
because we did tell them it was going to end if you guys lost.
It's not really.
Whatever it takes.
Bring
It's
them.
not
Pity
really gonna
votes.
end.
We're fine. We're okay. That's
Should have
okay.
kept my damn mouth shut. I think they've got a point then.
Yeah, I gave it to him.
We have two.
1.
No, you have one.
You won
3-1.
one round.
We have CPM and then we have
No.
I will never.
She's.
You only
guys
get
got the
1
wrong
point for the
thing, though.
round.
Sorry, you know.
We have CPM and then we have
Yeah. We won the round,
You won the whole round, yes.
but they won the first 3
See,
rounds.
please know anyone that's watching the scene how surprised Jana was then. We won?
I'm surprised
We actually
you
won a-
admitted it.
You have to.
We always do. Whenever you've gotten a point, we've given it to you guys. You just never
I
get enough
know.
to win.
Jana, you have to act like you've been there.
I'm not really good at acting, Bill.
No, it's meant to be- Of course we won, of course.
Of course we won.
One
gonna
round.
We're gonna
Acting
go
is
strong.
not
We're gonna
a
win
minute.
the next 3. And
Okay.
we're gonna win out, and we're gonna.
So
You
so
have
we
to.
are-
You have no choice now.
Yeah, if you don't,
Oh,
even if you do, you'll only
we
tie.
3, I got the 3. Because we got Leprosy, MZ, NZ, NC, and I truly feel like
Let's go for it then. Next up is
next up is going to be MZNZ, and this is Narcissistic Cyborg. So Bill, throwing back to what we were saying earlier about we kind of get stuck in certain types of music. he doesn't sound exactly like them, but there is a lot of throwback to some of the bands that I absolutely adored in my heyday whenever I was a young punk with the black hair and halfway emo, halfway goth. But anyway, we won't try to picture Jana as that. But he has a lot of influences from like the early 90s heavier alternative metals, and there's some industrial in there as well, which is also a very beloved genre of mine. So I think that you guys are really going to like it, and he's one that you can actually hear a lot of his vocals. So here we go. Understand. So here we go with MZNZ, Narcissistic Cyborg.
Right, I need to grab a drink because my mouth is dry.
Can you guys hear me?
I can.
Okay. I lost connection for a moment.
Actually, Caleb said something about that. And Caleb is, with MZNZ. And he is the entire reason we have a Spotify playlist, which you can find people from First Angel, people from Brutal Business, and people from anybody that we've really covered is eligible to be on it. But thank God for Caleb, because I personally don't know how to Spotify.
Really? All you do is you make a list and then you press add to list.
Bill, I don't know how to play a song on Spotify. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, okay? But whenever I go to Spotify and I hit play, it'll give me some random ass track.
Maybe I'm not the oldest person in this chat.
I'm telling you, people say that I'm an ever living demon, and like I will take that, because I'm still stuck back in the dark ages on some of this. I need you young people to teach me. If I listen to a song, I have several of these people's tracks, but I'm listening to it on YouTube or Bandcamp. Or I've just bought it on Bandcamp and downloaded it so I can listen whenever I feel like. I don't think any of my downloads come with lyrics, though, and that is a sad thing.
So MZNZ is from Texas, but he's a writer for First Angel Media. So Pittsburgh.
Do we only ever stick to Pittsburgh? Because, like...
No, not really.
I mean, we have one coming up from Iran.
Majority. From who?
Isn't it Iran?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought it was.
That's the only one in this list I can't link to Pittsburgh.
That's okay. We've all... Yes. See? Yes, Craig. We played the light, happier music kind of earlier. Caleb, if you were watching, people are loving this in the XRP chat.
Hello.
Hey, yeah. So, Dead Man Remains, A Void to Reach.
I saw that, Bill. I have let you play happy light music on here. He's like,
maybe the Half Wheel song.
A Void to Reach, did you say?
Yeah. I went through and listened to the three of them.
Cool.
We've got all kinds of votes for MZNZ on the Facebook page for First Angel.
Well, tell them to come where their votes actually count.
Whilst we've got 30 seconds, just a quick advertisement for the new and best piece of XRP merch ever.
Yeah, they're shorts. Also, how can they vote when they haven't heard the other band?
Well, you know, you
That's
guys
just
said
me.
make it public. Like, I mean, they're out there publicly. Are those your boxers? Like, did you
No, they're
go take those off?
Yeah, that's what I did.
Don't give him any ideas. He went shirtless once.
You're listening to XRP Radio, home of the unsigned.
On that one.
Yeah, but I kept my nipples hidden. For those that are just tuning in, we were talking about something completely sensible.
Yep.
Yeah. No, those are athletic shorts. They were the merch of the month for the month.
Athletic shorts.
Aren't they amazing?
I like them.
Would you sport a pair of these?
I would.
Good.
Tiz won't wear them out of the house because they're a little short.
They
are.
They
quite
remind me of
short.
pajamas. Like if they were long.
Yeah.
I thought that the man took off his boxers whenever he went to get his drink. I'm not gonna lie.
And thus they spoke about the friendly fire where I was too hot to wear a shirt, and thus came in the nipple comment, and we're full circle.
No,
And,
well,
and
if I can
CPM
ever-
and KPV both like that song. I'd like to point that out.
Well,
Greg, I actually have a picture of Tiz wearing the shorts over his head.
you probably do.
I do. Took a screen grab while he was wearing them on his head one day working.
Because that's what I do in my. Why would you out me like that? Why would you do that to me?
It's part of the fun. You never know what we're all going to get a hold of.
Yeah, we don't. Too many jokes. So we have. I got ALC and the chat box to do that because I had to go get myself a glass of orange soda.
This was mostly Carrie. He recommended the band, and then I went, and they were talking, and probably to me, but I just muted it to listen to the songs we had, and we both kind of came to the conclusion of Avoid to Reach.
Votolanian?
Vutalanian.
What is it? Avoid to Reach?
Avoid to Reach from Dead Man Remains. That's a bit of a quiet intro. So, here we go. There we go.
I we were like triple double dared. I double dared. See, we were double dared to try to say the last name there.
Yeah, I got it.
For someone with a really weird name, I have a hard time pronouncing other people's names. Actually, the gentleman that we will be playing next, I once went on a interview and I massacred his name so bad. It's actually pronounced McElreevy. I will never forget that. But I was like, McElreevy, that guy, the Patrick.
Yeah, if I'll attempt to say it 3 times, and then you're getting called Jeff
Or Gertrude.
or Gertrude. Yeah.
I just like I don't use people's last names very often.
I don't use people's names at all very often. It's more fun
Yeah,
now.
by the end of vacation, he had Miles answering only to Milton and telling people his name was Milton.
Here we go then.
Milton's a cool name.
You know, I can only think of one Milton.
And he wasn't very cool, was he?
Milton Bradley.
No
What?
idea who.
The board games.
Oh, Milton.
Bradley.
I see. Milton's a good name. I think more people in this world should be called Milton.
Well, next time you have a child, you can name them Milton.
Ooh,
You're not letting me name a child Milton.
we got an
no, I'm
MCMC
not.
vote in
We
your
did.
chat.
I do have to say though, I love false endings.
Yeah.
I kind
I
of
hate.
do.
I
Just
love
hates
them. I love them from a listener perspective. I hate them from a DJ's perspective.
I think it has to be done right. There is actually a way to do that, and some people don't pull it off well.
It's a good choice. Well done, you guys.
Yes, that was mostly Carrie. He picked the band.
Yes.
What is this about reputation?
What?
She's scrolling up. She saw where you said
Oh,
you can't
right.
hold the reputation by yourself.
Oh,
Oh,
there
yeah.
we go. Yes.
Yeah, I should not be the only person that decides that. I mean, I'm doing pretty fucking well at the moment, but the only person that decides if XRP has good music on it. Anyway, avoid to reach from dead man remains. We're still firing friendlily at each other. Friendly fire. Jana Macheca, Bill Domiano.
I like the way you said that.
It's the right thing to do. From
Guys are
First Angel Media
killing
and
me.
Build the Scene, respectively. And we're taking
on.
votes at xrpradio.co.uk /chat.
Who
They
was
got-
the guest that voted
they got-
for MZ? Hello.
You got one whole vote.
We've got 13 million of them over here.
Well, tell them to come over here. We don't know what's happening in your secret
I
chat
haven't
box
pulled
full of
up.
bots.
I haven't pulled
I'm
up.
sure you do. Oi, all of you naughty people.
How do we even get bots? I mean, like,
Yeah,
She
right.
can't even press play on Spotify. You missed that part of the conversation.
I
So
mean,
she says.
I
So she
can't
says.
get a single track to play on Spotify. Like, if you're sending me music, hopefully you're sending it off of YouTube, Bandcamp, or just a Google Doc or something, because otherwise I am screwed. If you give it to me on Spotify, I hand it over to someone else.
I'm pretty sure that Jana's actually the secret face behind Bitcoin.
I wish.
Yeah,
I
you're
wish.
You're the reason why the Hillary Clinton's emails were leaked, weren't they? Weren't you?
I mean, I cannot speak for that. I plead the fifth.
That doesn't work in England. We don't have any amendments.
But I'm sitting in the U.S.
Why?
So it does work.
We'll get to the end of it. I'm afraid
Yeah.
lost.
Yeah.
So now we're just seeing how considerably badly you've lost. All in jest, as sore as these pair look right at the moment. This is all about the music, and we will be back here next month after they stop crying.
They should be used to losing
I may
by
still
now.
be crying because school's starting up.
Oh, God. Could we not talk about that?
Oh my God, I'm so excited.
I'm excited to have them
that's-
out of the house. I am
that's
not
because-
looking forward to the next few weeks.
That's because your last conversation with your boss wasn't, oh, you're teaching Spanish, science, maybe health, maybe.
No, my last conversation with my boss was probably
Computers.
considered sexual harassment.
Oh,
You should probably not out yourself like that.
no, but
Wow.
I don't know about anyone else. I have like an 11-year-old and a 13-year-old, and they are.
I have 2 11-year-olds and a 13-year-old.
They are not not happy that this whole school thing is happening again.
Oh, see,
dear.
we were in school all year last year. We did half day for the first half of the year, and then by the second half of the year, they were back full day normal.
Okay.
We were
He's
full
like
day.
excited to go back.
We were full day normal the whole year.
Yeah.
My kids
Yeah,
would much rather just stay at home.
Oh, mine was so excited to go back to school. He hates e-learning.
I
Probably 'cause
hated e-learning.
I am not a very patient teacher.
There's a reason I did not become a teacher.
That yes, also yes.
I literally spent the majority of time whilst them pair were e-learning, having Cat complain, going, "I don't get paid for this shit."
I agree, though. Okay, so.
Oh wait, there's another MZ vote.
Oh,
Okay, so now it's only 5-2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh well. Sorry. I mean,
the live ones should count. Our live streamers.
But we can't see them. We don't even know if they actually exist.
But open up your browser and go to First Angel Media.
Have them comment on the StreamYard thing.
We're trying.
There's a couple people that figured it out. There's a couple
of
people who figured it out.
We're attempting.
Yeah, I've got a whole load of stuff going on here. I don't think I can cope with too many more browser tabs open. That's my excuse anyway.
And trying.
It's okay. It's okay if you lose. Don't worry about it. We'll still invite you back next week for another month for another thrashing.
I think we should do themes from now on, and we're gonna do bluegrass next month.
Done.
Fuck.
I don't have any bluegrass.
Bluegrass is my favorite genre of music,
Okay,
hands down.
do I get to pick one of these things now?
All right, Sam. Can you just choose all of the name, like, you know, the seven bluesgrass artists that we're going to play?
There's another MZ. We should keep talking.
MZ.
994 is the same person that said it 4 times now.
But 310 isn't.
310 is not.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's still 3 to 5, so
that's why we're going to keep talking, so they have time to join.
I think it's about time for you guys to introduce your next piece of music, really.
Okay, so I kind of double dog dare you to find the genre that matches up with our next one, who is Seath. And so he used to be a part of First Angel Media, went over and decided that he wanted to run an entire company on his own. So Patrick went over, and the Brutal Business Entertainment stuff that we bring you guys is from him and his company. He decided to start up like his own genre solo. He's trying to take me out.
Trap metal.
Trap
scream.
Metal industrial scream.
Yeah.
Metal.
Mm-hmm.
Which means Cat's not going to like it.
But he is one that you can't really hear all of the lyrics.
Hey, there's another MZ vote.
I would like to shout out to the one guest who just keeps refreshing the page to get a new guest number, because you can absolutely tell it's the same person. So good job. But yeah, that's not going to work.
Look,
it's
Gate
probably
825 just left as soon as 749 came in.
We can see that.
It's probably Caleb.
No, I highly doubt it. I think he's off on a live stream of his own.
He is actually. He's doing that merchandise thing.
What I find really interesting, though, about the track that we're going to bring you from Seath, is okay. So I had to write a review after hearing. Okay, I'm gonna out that this happened, but not out who did it. I read one review about his stuff, and I was like, that is possibly the worst review I have ever read. Like, this person did such a poor job on it that I wrote this review for Seath on a dare, because someone was like, oh no, they're great. They're a great writer. They're this, they're that. You can't get better. And I'm like, watch me.
No. Oh,
I forgot I could write. But Perch is what we're bringing you today. However, I would suggest that you go onto YouTube actually and look up, I believe it's XXCXX. And you're looking for Zen Zero because Perch is the middle song of what to me is an industrial opera of sorts, a modern industrial opera. It has that emotional roller coaster ride of the music, and it fits all of the descriptors of it's symphony. Um, and it just really is one of those things that like they are pretty much meant. He released them on YouTube, all three together, and I think that they are meant to be listened to together the way that it all flows. So this is C, who has his very own. The man went out and he apparently didn't have enough to do and decided that he had to also create his own genre. And his band's track Perch.
This is really short.
Very. So
it is quite short. Let me just adjust my hat.
If your headphones are up loud, you might want to turn them down.
yeah.
Oh, hello. I have nothing.
I tried to warn you.
I mean, I could turn the garbage disposal on.
Oh, wow. That was brutal.
I'm sorry. This is so bad.
I know it's not your kind of thing. It's totally mine. So I am going to put the YouTube link.
I mean, you should just play something absolutely juxtaposed to this.
If you listen closely, I think
there's music.
This is the track because it's kind of a throwback to like a Nine Inch Nails song.
Did you say?
I think somewhere in here is the refrain "God is laughing."
He said it's music. When you said if you listen closely.
Sounds like my radio is broken.
Oh, Craig, don't do me like that. This is one of my favorite artists.
I mean, we all have guilty pleasures.
Yeah, but like normally it's like Taylor Swift or something. Are you listening to XRP radio? I mean, that was what that
she
was
said. It was music.
Thief with Perch.
Mm-hmm.
Perch. Not perched. Perch.
Perch.
Like the type of fish.
I'm telling you, he gets like all kinds of kudos from all kinds of people over on our stuff because, well, we're all crazy like this.
Mm-hmm. My grandma had a washing machine
over here. What am I missing?
My grandma had a washing machine that sounded like that.
See, if you are listening, you have apparently broken someone's ears.
Hey, I guess I didn't say it on the air. I did warn Cat and Tizz to take their headphones off.
I mean, it's not the kind of stuff you guys like. It's the kind of stuff
I think it needed an exorcism. That was Zed.
Oh, I thought that was you. I was like, wow,
No.
you're really hating on your own music.
No.
Yeah, that didn't go over so well in the chat box.
Personally, if I was choosing between...
but in the chat box, they were also asking for light, happy music.
That's true. And that was
One
not.
person did.
That was
Yeah.
not.
That was not.
That was not.
Well, it was
I'm-
Craig who's doing most of the complaining.
No.
Ah! Okay,
Uh,
then much like the MZNZ votes, then the complaint should only come up once too.
All right. Okay. I mean,
I personally, I would have played some 9-Stitch Method on a Patrick's Arsenal, which coincidentally he has some new 9-Stitch Method coming out.
He does. He
which
does.
I already have, so we could play it next month.
He actually shows up
Please
on a
don't play
lot
more
of
of
different. That is my favorite. 9-Stitch Method is actually a duo, and like they play softer stuff than that. It's still metal,
It's not soft.
but it is compared to that. I'm sorry, with Seethe, I kind of feel like whenever that how was it, the Hulk series? Whenever his eyes would turn green, and you were like, "Shit's about to get real." Like that's the difference to me between like 9-Stitch Method and Seethe.
the problem is right at the moment. I just don't know. Like,
Oh,
He can't play anything. That means we win.
yes,
that
no. We're playing a song to take the absolute piss.
oh,
Play Hail Satan.
What? Yeah, but what's it actually called?
It's called Hail Satan.
No, it's not. Is it?
She's like, it's
Yeah,
I'm
it's
pretty
Hail
sure
Satan.
it isn't.
Yeah, Satanic Overdrive Hail Satan.
Oh yeah, it is. I was
Yeah, I
thinking
know
of the
it
band
is.
name.
somebody put Hail Satin.
Yeah,
In
Craig
there.
did. Satin is nice.
Satin is a rather nice thing.
Okay, well, yeah. Are we about to get reminded that we all die? Is that what we? Is that this one?
Yeah. No,
Okay. No.
this is our cult
What are we
meeting
doing?
theme song. When me and
Also-
Porley and Zed Stacks have our occult meeting, this is the song that plays when we're putting our robes on. That's what-
Okay.
Mhm.
Well, I defer to everyone who is.
Wait. You guys are on me because you can't understand his lyrics, but we got to put on satin robes and like worship the devil for this song.
Yeah.
All right, so the song is Hail Satan.
Yes.
Who's the artist?
Satanic Overdrive.
Mhm.
So, I mean, this is happening now. I'm out of this. That's going on over there. I don't know what happened. I mean, what you just played. What I'm just going to admit the kind of 5 minutes prior and the 5 minutes after now out of my life. It didn't happen. The memory's gone. This is Hail Satan with Satanic Overdrive with Hail Satan. I've lost it. It's like,
What am I listening?
yeah.
Oh
Yep.
my god, this is a Johnny Cash train.
That's exactly what I thought.
Oh my god.
Yep. Yep.
It's a kind of gospel song, but with Hail Satan lyrics.
Mhm.
So there you go. 1 second.
Yeah, okay, the only time that I would listen to this song is sitting here being forced to listen to this song.
That's how I felt about your song, though.
I never
Yeah.
said a bad thing about a damn thing.
Listen,
One
I
last-
said before we played Seethe, the cat was not going to like this.
Yep.
And so she decided that she just wanted to torture us as well. I see.
But
where
just
this
wait.
goes.
Just wait till the votes come in. Yep.
No.
I don't
Yeah.
think you can vote on this
No.
because they're not the same genre.
Guys,
You didn't have a
I'm
genre for this. You
sorry.
said
I'm
this didn't have a
sorry.
genre.
No,
I put
no.
metal in the notes.
She came in and said that this did not have a genre,
He
and
has
she would.
his own genre, but like none of it goes towards.
None of it is Johnny Cash.
None of it is Johnny Cash. Johnny Cash at a kumbaya moment is what this is.
Yeah, I think we'd have done better with the Picassos.
I don't
Must be
think so.
the drugs.
No.
Okay, now, okay. Must be the drugs. The satanic gospel. Have I woken up or am I dreaming? I mean, yeah.
Here's your winner.
You guys are agreeing. You guys
I
are
do
agreeing.
love this song.
Oh,
Must be
oh,
the
I
drug.
give up. Oh, I don't even think that Joe could redeem this. Joe likes some crazy music. Okay, like one of our writers, he does our Monday features for Artists Uncovered. He will like basically anything. And the crazier it is, the more he likes it. This, I don't even think he could find redemption for.
It's all right. We're hailing Satan. We don't need redemption.
This song needs God.
The song is so good. If you can call the last thing you played music, then we can say how good this song was.
The last thing I played.
Are we on the air right now?
We are now, yeah.
We
Okay.
may be.
So if you weren't watching the video, the other side of the video, Tizz and I are in one column, Jana and Cat are in the other column. The column that Tizz and I are not in are completely calling each other out for those last two songs.
Yep.
I mean,
And-
this
and I
is their doing.
I think Tizz and I are sitting here trying to figure out how we got here.
Wanted to torture me.
I don't know what.
Listen, you don't get to complain about being tortured after that nonsense you made us listen to.
Going to like it though.
And you were pre-warned that this was me taking the piss.
I apparently thought it meant something completely different.
So we're taking votes for that. Let's see how that goes.
I mean, you
But Craig's
basically, gave a raw haddock to someone who likes cake, Jana. That's what you did with your track.
And so we gave it right back.
I order the cake. Here's a haddock.
Okay, so
Actually, it was a perch.
oh,
Hey.
I do feel that last song needs church. Like I can't even. I'm not even going to say what kind of church. Just like
The Church of Satan.
And it should be pointed out that Jana doesn't really follow church.
Really?
So like,
I wouldn't have guessed.
I was trying to think. You wouldn't have guessed
like-
that, Cat?
that's
Oh.
not obvious.
I thought
would've
Jana
guessed.
was,
On the other
was
hand,
a
teach at a
wholesome
Catholic
woman.
school.
I thought Jana was a wholesome woman who.
Extremely.
Carrie wants to know if it's a burning church or.
I mean, a burning one would probably work for me. Truly.
Wow,
I
we've got very.
Yeah. that-
Bill, who teaches at a Catholic store or school, is just sitting there. Guys,
The views of this are not the views expressed by me.
She's
Put a little
like, oh, we
disclaimer.
got to get that little disclaimer in there.
yeah, in this really nice frame kind of thing that you've made for us, you need to put like under your screen. Just I'm sorry about this lot.
I really do feel like at this point we do need something. I mean, it has like the .com under there. Instead, we need like the disclaimer. We are so sorry. None of us really feel this way.
No, I really liked that last song.
Do you really?
Yes, 100%.
Okay. All right. So we come from very opposite ends of the spectrum then, because honestly, like, it's one of my favorites.
When I made the
so-
joke about bluegrass, she was all in.
Yep.
I don't. Was that
All in for the
bluegrass?
blues. That wasn't
It was
bluegrass.
like-
Well,
No, but he
was
said
like-
he said we were going
Said
to do a
we'd do a
theme
theme.
show.
yeah. If no, that track was like Johnny Cash got sexually assaulted by a bus full of nuns. that all like Satan.
He has Johnny Cash has the song Sunday Coming Down, I believe is the title of it. It's about Sunday morning and coming and waking up like everyone else is going to church and you're still hungover. So that song is after he went and found LSD and tried to get to church with people. But
hey, stop. Wait.
Oh, there it went.
Hold on. So, Kat.
Yes.
Jana just said that your artist was Johnny Cash on LSD.
Oh, I do.
How would you describe Seethe?
Oh, I thought I did earlier. It's
Seethe is the LSD.
No, fork is in the garbage disposal.
I was going to say Seethe is the LSD that Johnny Cash took.
Okay, you know what? Now I see how they're working together on this. I see that. See, this is the angry LSD Johnny Cash took before.
And now we've just allowed us to have votes on that track.
We did, and there was a couple votes, and they all went to XRP.
Yeah, a lot of these are saying that they've never been into like metal.
A lot of them don't like that Cookie Monster metal. Like that's what we call it. I don't know what genre you want to call it, but
I feel like that Cookie Monster vocals is something that a lot of people call any heavy vocals that they can't really hear. See, I don't really consider his to be that because like I've been to places where it really does. I was once with a band that apparently they can tweet the entire time. Like they do this whistle vocal thing.
Oh, right. I thought you just meant they were like on Twitter.
No, I mean, like all you hear the entire time is like this weird, and used correctly, it's really cool. But like, I was with a band, I believe that Bill over there was getting my text that I was like, this is really cool. Okay, it's been 10 minutes now. They can quit. So I've been with like a lot.
I guess,
but I do feel like if you don't like the growling kind of vocals, like you're not going to get behind a band like that.
I guess I just feel like if you're going to make it so it's inaudible and nobody has any idea what the lyrics are, then don't fucking write lyrics for it. And
I can actually send you one though that it's I Stay Away.
Like the one earlier that Bill played, and it was like it started as an acoustic, and it would have been like, had you left it as an acoustic, I might have liked it.
The line for me gets drawn when you literally get the bands that are like, all right, so you're not even taking the piss. You just go, oh, what are the lyrics about in that song? And they're like, oh, there's no lyrics. I'm just using my voice as an instrument.
Yeah, no, I don't like that. I like lyrics, and kind of one of the things that actually not being able to hear his lyrics has been something that some people have said because he has rather intricate lyrics, whether it's with Nine Stitch or whether it's with Seethe or like.
Wait, there was lyrics in that.
There with a lot of things. There's a lot of lyrics.
Yeah.
In there. So
watch the lyric when you watch his lyric videos. You're like, oh, now I hear it.
It was behind the fork.
She really hated it.
I knew that going in.
But I mean, saying that we do have a good conglomerate of metal fans in the in the chat as well. So you're not at a complete disadvantage because we do have Kilburn, we have Cholera,
and Craig is saying that he kind of hates labeling music, and there's all these subgenres now, and I have to agree. Honestly, to me, music is anymore like I feel like you used to be able to label it, and anymore people can put industrial with metal, with rap, with and come up with something really good if they do it right.
Yeah.
And again, I'm old enough to remember when Run DMC and Aerosmith started that whole thing.
When Run DMC saved Aerosmith's career.
Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much.
Huge Aerosmith fan.
However, moving forward, now we've got to the part of the evening where Bill Zane and First Angel Media are cheating more than they've ever cheated before.
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
What did they do now?
What I do? What I do?
Well, I mean, I may be wrong. I'm not great at geography, and I'm not going to ask. I'm not going to ask ALC because I know she thinks Wales was in Japan.
I did used to think Wales was by Japan.
Really?
And when I look at a map, the idea was that Wales was where the whales were. And the whales are by Japan because they go like Alaska, Japan, Florida, or Hawaii.
You get on me because I can't math.
No, I didn't get on you because you can't math.
No, I'm looking at Tizz. You can't see that, but I'm looking at
Oh
Tizz.
no, I'll go on to both if you don't worry. It's easy.
All right, so here's my response to you, Tizz. So Build the Scene plays music from all over the world, just like XRP does.
Okay.
Pennsylvania Rock Show sticks to the PA rock, the Pennsylvania bands. So I get submissions from all over the place, just like you do. And I try to stick to the Pennsylvania or bands that I can link to Pennsylvania, like I did with the drummer who's from Pittsburgh. But this story that goes with this band, it was someone I couldn't just pass up. This is a metal band coming out of Tehran, Iran, where it is actually illegal to write and perform metal music.
Oh, wow.
And they're not allowed to make any money off of anything creative. It's against the law. So the fact that this band reached out to me, and this is kind of a big, like it's, you know, this, they're now going to be heard all over the place where they normally wouldn't have been. I couldn't pass up that opportunity for a band who's repressed so much.
Okay, I take all of my comments about the Iran Sylvania rock show.
It is terrible though that
no music should be repressed anywhere. Creativity and music should never be repressed in any place,
whether
anywhere.
we believe in the genres or not.
Now,
okay, these may need to be repressed a little bit, but
yes.
I am going to throw out here.
Call a plumber.
That this is another metal track, but this one is instrumental. So,
okay.
So no lyrics on this one, and it's a little long, a little over 7 minutes, but it's really, really cool. And if you watch the video that goes along with it on YouTube, which I will try and track down while it's playing, it's amazing to watch them play their instruments during the song. So
I was stupid and put something in my mouth.
Yeah.
Please introduce.
So this is Hyperplanet, and the song title is, and I'm going to mess this up, and it's a problem because this is also the title of a Half-Wheel album. It is Beyond Lanakia.
Dude.
Oh, I just thought of something. Hold on.
We had a track that was very like this.
Yes.
And I can't think of what it was called. Fuck.
Loud. Can you turn it down?
It's either that loud or off.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh my god, you guys. We're on our last song and it's
5 o'clock.
59 p.m.
We're kind of even.
God, what the fuck was that? That was a bit too much Dream Theater somewhere in between there. Oh god, what the fuck was it?
I can't remember. It was by. I spoke about it for ages. That's the worst thing.
Oh, that the song you were obsessed with?
Oh no, not that one.
So, I believe the guitarist and the bassist are brothers.
People are really digging this one. I'm very glad. Because honestly, we had actually, before he even got the submission, we had talked about how there didn't seem to be any metal bands from that area. And
well, because they're not allowed to.
And then he got the submission and we found out they're literally not allowed.
I think.
What? What?
Something's wrong. The chat box is liking one of the songs I picked.
I know, right? They're loving it. There's a lot going on in this.
Yeah.
A musical buffet.
I have to agree.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
The problem is it's got a load of Christmassy riffs in it.
Yeah, because it's a Christmas song. But
yeah.
Ooh, we could do a Christmas show.
Yeah.
I don't have a lot of Christmas music, but I have some.
We have some too.
Oh, we've got loads. We've also got not Christmas music.
We stop. He has a whole song about not being Christmas that he says cunt in 38 times.
I do say cunt 38 times.
Oh my god, not AC/DC, but ADHD.
Hold on. I want to see if I can find something better than that.
Yeah, I can't think.
Was it a Hats Off Gentleman song?
No, they wouldn't do anything like this.
Oh, Jana, we have to play Xander Damos at some point.
Okay.
Head noise?
No. Head noise are like synth punk.
Some of their stuff is.
They've got nothing that's this crazy.
Yeah, I don't.
Should have been in Flash Gordon.
The crazy musicianship would suit
Craig's last comment.
Meat Feast.
Oh, yeah.
But Meat Feast are hella crazy in all of the different ways.
Yeah. I'm enjoying this. It's good, but it doesn't make me want to search out more by them. I'm
Craig
thinking
just-
about.
Craig just threw in the white flag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm thinking like the BMO song, but I can't remember who that's by
No,
or what it was called.
no.
Yeah, it pulled a lot of those aspects.
I
You just
can't
pulled
see
a
any aspect.
Christmas song.
Yeah, but it had the screaming guitar, the orchestral elements. It was good. Hyper Planet with Beyond the Lanaka. Hoping I pronounced that somewhat correctly. That was absolutely stunning. Undeniably great musicianship on the whole thing. And we're a little bit stumped over here, to be honest. That was a 7-minute epic.
I have an idea. Don't play Hail Satan again.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Now,
Pork
pork
pie?
pie.
Wrinkly Dinkley?
No, I'm thinking Wrinkly Dinkley, actually, though.
Really? Well, I mean, it's probably better
Yeah.
than the Christmas song you had picked.
No, it had elements of Christmas songs in it, yes.
Okay.
But-
we
It was,
have
what
brought
child
some-
is this?
And
That's a famous Christmas song.
yes, but it wasn't done like a normal Christmas song. God. It
Anybody
had
wants to
screaming
hear it, I'll
guitars. It
play
had
it for
good.
you on Monday.
I don't think that was a
I
bad
love when you
choice.
two bicker like this.
Fuck you, John.
I was waiting on it. I was waiting on it.
So yeah, Jana, don't let me forget that we're gonna play Xander Damos next month.
Okay, Xander Damos. I
Xander
will send you
Damos.
that in Messenger.
Do it right now.
I'm thinking Witch Doctor isn't a bad choice. There is a song
Yeah.
that I have in my head, and I cannot for the life of me remember who it's by. And this is the problem with.
I think
this
it's
is
Pork
our
Pie.
issue. You have a smaller group of musicians, but that means you know what to pick. Whereas with
Also, they get to
literally-
pick first, and we have to.
and literally millions of tracks at your disposal, it makes
we
it
can
very
always flip the
difficult.
script sometime.
You wouldn't want to. I think the problem that we're having now and with the last track, you would have with every track we picked, probably.
Because we would play really obscure stuff that.
We would play some real obscure stuff
I could see that.
because we like obscure.
But, you could do Scoop It.
No. No. Stop being silly, everybody. Like, give us some
of the
sensible.
names that you guys come up with on this stuff, like. But then, like, I'm sitting there, like, what? And then I'm thinking about some of the names of the band's songs that I know, and it's like, okay, never mind. Go
Yeah.
on with your bad selves.
I mean, we did play Splatterhouse on the Prairie, so
What about a
think
Green
we're-
Hammer song?
Again,
Jingle bells.
that is a tame song title for Leprosy.
Yeah, it is.
I really don't want to play Christmas songs because I'm me, and Christmas songs should not be played anywhere.
And if he's gonna play that, he's gonna play his Christmas song.
Well, yeah, of course. I'm very tempted. I think Zed Stacks has got a decent contender with Witch Doctor. I think I'm gonna go for it. I don't care. This is happening.
This is happening.
You're not gonna ask Jana the question?
This is happening.
Hey, Jana. Are you sure I'm allowed to?
Yeah, you're allowed to.
Hey, Jana. Do you want to see my Linkler Dinkler?
Go for it. You finger me every time we're on here.
God, I'm glad I have headphones on.
Okay, that was
So-
a good impersonation now.
So
That's an unforgettable character.
Aiden and Kelly are both sitting on the couch over there right now.
The joy
Hi,
of headphones.
children.
Headphones. No, Kelly is my
That's
wife.
Amazing.
Oh, perfect.
Hi, child and wife.
They say hi. She's giving you dirty looks.
I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't say anything bad.
Actually, she says she's giving me a dirty look. Wasn't me either. It was Tizz and Jana.
Don't blame me and Jana.
What is up with this news?
It's wonderful.
This reminds me of like
Tizz, what are you doing? You're in a broken chair.
it's the only thing you can do to this music.
No, we've got the crossover. Me and Jana are having fun, but you better like.
I have to admit, you kind of can't help but have fun with this.
Craig, as I've always
Yes.
said, if you can't dazzle them with brilliance, baffle them with bullshit.
I love Craig.
But he votes against us all the time.
It's because he knows good music.
I think he voted with you once.
He did vote with you once.
He did.
I mean, I'm not too worried about winning this.
I think it was
because we've already won.
Was
but-
it the MCNZ that he voted?
No, it was the first
No.
song.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah, the NZ you only got Carrie because the title.
Yeah.
No, wasn't that Leprosy?
No, the title was
Splattergore?
Leprosy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Splatterhouse on the prairie. I actually do know a theme song that you would probably like because it's slower and he actually enunciates.
Like the last one you played, the Iranian one, I loved that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think
That-
if
that
you
was
had
stunning.
put lyrics over it, it would have been that same Cookie Monster, and it would have been like, well, you just ruined an amazing
Steve.
musical selection.
I do notice though that you're huge on lyrics because the only reason that you didn't like Half Wheel was that you didn't feel there was enough in the lyrics.
Well, yeah, they felt very generic. It didn't feel like a story being told, you know.
This is why Scale needs to hurry up and finish their album. Because they are metal, and you can't understand them, and they tell a story.
Well, I can't wait until Winter's Descent comes out with another single for us to play because they are also metal, but you can hear everything that he says. This does have a lot. Okay, but can I just say that where our song had a Middle Eastern feel, like there is a whole lot of like, I don't know, like carnival music happening in the background of this currently.
Witch Doctor's logo is the Warner Brothers logo, but with a D, which kind of sums them up. That was Witch Doctor with Wrinkly Dinkly and Jana. How would you like my Wrinkly Dinkly?
I loved it. There was a little bit of a carnival aspect there, but I mean, overall, we were good.
That is not a comment that you want to hear after seeing.
I'm just being honest.
Is it like the elephants in the ring or the trapeze?
I mean, I'm thinking more like those
Not right now.
balloon animals.
There's in a minute. Yeah.
Whatever you're hoping to use in your spare time.
I thought you meant something to do with like, you know, the color of his clown fro.
Oh.
What?
You opened yourself up wide. Wide.
Oh.
We've all got something going on now here, Tizz. We're all coming after you. It is weird.
Please don't come after my Wrinkly Dinkly. I can't even
Coming
drink my
for
drink.
it. Bill's like,
Mhm.
I can't
I'm
even
just,
engage. My family's right here beside me. I can't even engage.
How quiet are your headphones?
They can't hear you.
Oh, that's good.
That we know of.
That was the last track on the roster, on the list, on the Friendly Fire. And we're only quarter of an hour over schedule.
We're
It's got to
doing
be a
really
record.
I think, how long over did our first one go?
Hours. 2
yeah, it
hours,
was-
I think.
Yeah, we did a full 4-hour set.
And now we're down to like 15 minutes.
It's not, well, so far. It's
Yeah.
increasing as we speak, but that's okay. So, I mean, we won anyway. We don't even need to cast a vote on this last one.
Yeah, this
Okay,
one does. This
because-
one does go to build the scene, though.
Because we're winning. He wants
Yeah.
to rule it out.
No, you'll get. Well, so far it's 1
Okay.
to 2, but
But
if you go
Can
in
I
it, you'll
just
get
say
the point.
that our bands all win because they get played in the UK?
Our bands all win because they get played universally.
This is true. This is true.
Well, see, here's the thing. If you're going that route, my show gets played on XRP, which means
It does.
they get played universally.
It's okay, Bill. Anything for you guys.
You're awesome.
Oh, you're adequate.
Oh,
I'm joking. We love you guys. We wouldn't have
come
you
on now.
back
It's
every month.
officially
otherwise.
like almost my birthday show because I turned
Okay.
44 in 10 days.
Wait a sec. Shut up.
We've had this
I know,
discussion.
right?
She lies.
In dog years.
Yeah.
I love you guys.
Now, see, if I told them what I was turning, they'd be like, "That's it."
Oh,
Good night, cholera.
I'm almost a year older than Jana. A little more than a year older than Jana.
Is that it?
Yep.
Wait. Moving swiftly onwards from me being horrible. No, it's always a pleasure to have the guys from Build Scene and First Angel Media, Bill and Jana, here to go through some music and all the trash talk and weirdness and innuendo that happens throughout the show. Doesn't mean anything because all the bands have been excellent this evening. We may differ on agreement on one band each side of the fence here.
I think that's kind of a running thing. Is there's one song that at least two of us are like, oh God, no.
Yeah.
and then the other one is like, no, this is it right here.
I think looking at Bill whilst the one song that you chose was on, I think there may have been a 3-on-1 calling.
Yeah, so I think you guys get the benefit where they each get to pick 3 songs and we come back at them. So we're not really picking. We're just kind of.
I have to say though, like the last 2 shows, Bill has really been like, okay, so this is the new stuff, this is the new stuff, this is the new stuff, this is, and I'm like, I don't like that one. Throw another one in. Because like I'm over here doing stuff and he's like, fine, but what one do you want thrown in? I'm like,
See, but earlier when I said that Jana won't let me play the happy stuff, she tried to deny it.
okay, so sometimes some stuff is just too happy.
Like anything in the genre of pop punk.
Oh, we gotta have a little bit of pop punk.
Yeah.
Unless it's Chip and the Charge Ups.
Yeah, we need some juxtaposition because there was a lot of metal tonight. I know somebody said like if it's just going to be a metal fest, they're not coming back.
That was Craig, and
Yeah.
and then the rest of it said, "Just kidding, I'll be here."
Yeah.
What about Filthy Lowdown?
Whatever you do in your spare time is up to you. I don't need to know about it. You don't need to give me the lowdown.
I feel like I have a Filthy Lowdown folder, but I don't know if there's any...
You shouldn't admit to that. Make sure you put in your will for deletion.
That does really like just. That sounds like one of those folders that you just want to be like.
It should be hidden.
Yeah.
Yeah. You need to tell a very good friend to if you ever die before your family get hold of your
Make
laptop.
sure this gets deleted.
Clear my browsing
drill a
history.
hole through my computer and like fill it with water, just in case it's saved on a backup file.
I really thought I had it. Hold on.
This is not the time to be looking for that.
I know it's somewhere. I've seen it.
I'm
It might
sure
be-
you have, sir.
But
I'm sure you-
it might be in the do not play folder because they may not have ever filled out the form.
I do have to say though that I love this time with you guys. It is always a fun one.
It's a hilarious couple
It
of hours,
really is.
to say the least.
There are times that my face is turning red because I'm trying so hard to not just like laugh my ass off the entire time.
Oh, no, it has
when
been fun.
I laugh to the point I'm snorting, like, just Bill will have to take me out so that I can like
It's
pull
okay.
myself together again.
AOC is definitely the same. Definitely the same. But I mean, all fun aside, what's that in total? 3-0?
4-0.
You guys need to up your game.
This is the fourth one.
All right,
This is
I'll let Bill bring in the happy stuff. We'll see how you like the happy stuff.
Yeah, bring some, get some different genres, and we'll see where it takes us. Otherwise, we'll have to start picking, and you guys will be just
We'll be
confused
lost.
as shit. Like, how do I respond to a heavy metal polka?
Okay, but
We respond to that
heard-
with Big House Pete. That's what
Yeah.
we do.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't think it'll be that difficult for them. So we're just gonna like just do loads of like adult contemporary and opera and classical
Film X
music.
noir.
Yeah. That shut them up. However, as always, I think I've already said this, but it's been great to have you on. And thank you for bringing us once again 6 really great pieces of music.
There were 7 tracks, Tizz.
Yep.
Yeah. And thank you for bringing us 6 really great pieces of music.
Just checking.
Nope.
And Jana,
I will backseat. I will stand alone on this hill.
Jana, thanks for enlightening me into something that I would have never chosen to listen to.
Yeah,
And now we can definitely put that stamp on that we won't ever listen to it again.
I mean, if
definitely have to agree though,
That's it.
because
I'm-
you
I'm
guys
calling-
kind of.
I'm calling him and telling him to submit it.
Damn. The problem is, it is my duty. It's like my Hippocratic oath to play everything that I get sent at least once.
That's okay. If it means anything to you, Tizz, I will be hearing Johnny Cash and his satanic gospel on LSD probably in my nightmares for the next year.
Perfect. My job here is done.
You let me know whenever Seetha puts his music in so that you have to play it.
No.
Can you send that again? It's corrupt. Nope, corrupt again.
Not working.
We'll have Bill send it over.
That's how we got it in this time.
Right.
So nine stitch method and Xander Damos so far for next month.
Possibly a little filthy lowdown.
So to play us out, some may have noticed a certain musician in for the majority of the night that just missed the premiere play of his own track.
He's probably not. He's probably not here again.
Yeah, he's gone again. Don't play it.
Well, no, I've actually messaged him to tell him, and he said okay.
Here, he just logged back in.
Exactly. Well, he actually said okay.
I think he.
So here it is. He's been working very hard on it. It's the current XRP #1 charted artist, SER. with their brand new track. We were trying to crowbar it in, but didn't have the choice during Friendly Fire. So I'm going to play it again right now. This is Eyes from SER. Jana, Bill, lovely to have you. It's always an
Lovely to be on.
experience.
It is.
And we will see you again in about 30 days or 28 or whenever it is anyway.
We'll see you then.
Bye-bye, everybody.
And for the record, this is an awesome song. I heard it earlier.
Hey, we've just got another point. We definitely won. This is Eyes from SER.
Oh, he snuck that one in.
Had to be done. Cool.
I cannot believe it. Only 25 minutes over. That's like a record or something.